It's okay to feel overwhelmed sometimes. That knot in your stomach, the racing thoughts, the feeling that something isn't quite right, that's anxiety, and it's a very real experience. If you're feeling anxious right now, please know you're not alone, and there are valid reasons for what you're experiencing. Let's explore some common threads that might be contributing to how you feel. One of the biggest culprits behind anxiety is often our own minds, specifically when we get caught in a loop of overthinking. We tend to project ourselves into the future, imagining countless what-if scenarios, many of which are negative. This constant mental rehearsal of potential problems can be incredibly draining. It's natural to plan and consider possibilities, but anxiety takes this to an extreme. It convinces us that we need to solve every potential problem right now, even if it hasn't happened and might never happen. This creates a sense of urgency and dread about things that are entirely out of our present control. The future is inherently uncertain, and that can be unsettling. Our brains are wired to seek safety and predictability. So when we face unknowns, anxiety can flare up as a protective mechanism. It's trying to keep you safe by making you aware of every possible danger, but it often overshoots. Remember, you don't have to have all the answers right now. It's okay to acknowledge the uncertainty without letting it consume you. Try to gently bring your focus back to the present moment, even for a few breaths. Another significant reason for anxiety can be a disconnect between your current reality and your fundamental needs. This isn't just about basic necessities. It includes emotional, social, and psychological needs that might be going unaddressed. Perhaps you're feeling overwhelmed because you haven't had enough rest, or you're constantly giving to others without replenishing yourself. Often, anxiety signals that your boundaries are being stretched too thin, or perhaps you haven't set them at all. Saying yes when you desperately want to say no can lead to resentment and a deep sense of unease. Your body and mind are telling you that something needs to change. This can manifest as a persistent feeling of being on edge or a low-grade hum of worry. It's your inner self trying to get your attention, urging you to prioritize your well-being. Ignoring these signals can intensify the anxiety, making it harder to function. Taking a moment to reflect on what you truly need right now can be incredibly powerful. It might be rest, quiet time, connection, or simply the courage to say no to an extra commitment. Listening to these internal cues is a profound act of self-care. Finally, the world around us often places immense pressure on us, contributing significantly to anxiety. This can come from academic expectations, career demands, social media comparisons, or even the constant stream of news. We live in a fast-paced, highly connected world that can feel relentless. There's an unspoken expectation to always be productive, always be achieving, and always present a perfect image. This external pressure can create an internal feeling of inadequacy or a fear of failure. You might feel like you're constantly falling short, no matter how much you accomplish. Social media, in particular, can be a huge source of anxiety. Seeing curated highlight reels of others' lives can make you feel like your own life isn't measuring up, leading to comparison and self-doubt. It's easy to forget that everyone is facing their own struggles behind the scenes. It's important to remember that you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's okay to disconnect, to set limits on your exposure to overwhelming information, and to remind yourself that your worth isn't defined by external achievements or comparisons. You are enough, just as you are. If you're feeling anxious, please be kind to yourself. Understanding these reasons is the first step towards finding ways to cope and heal. You're not broken, you're simply human, navigating a complex world.